Hey, what's up, guys? I am trying to figure out. I installed a different desktop environment for Arch Linux. Sorry about my voice. I'm feeling a little under the weather today. Winter has finally hit. My body's kind of taking a hit from it. Let me get out of this really quick. Let me close that window.
A packages list here. The packages list really doesn't give you a lot. We can go in and install the GNOME.
I'm checking out a video right now about how to change my desktop environment.
The desktop itself is not quite as intuitive there.
Let me get to the part where you're supposed to switch it. Let's see if I did it right. I installed it correctly, I'm pretty sure. And then, wait a minute, what's he doing here in this video? You go to the top. See, his screen looks different than mine. Tuesday. Let's see, wired. Let's see something here. Dark style. Okay, dark style. It doesn't show. See, his screen is different than mine, and he has an extra. Let me go back a couple spots here. I don't see that. Let me go back. Maybe it's under this. Mouse integration. What's that? That's not it. See, that's my computer at the top. What to do? What to do? What to do? What to do? Let me close it. Let me close the VirtualBox. Power off. Okay. And then settings, maybe. Version. Oh, wow. Okay, that's not what I want. All right, advanced. Description, disk, system, maybe. No. User interface, maybe. No. Share folders. Display. System. General. Okay, let me just restart it and see if that works. Let's just go to start. Make sure I got the right one. Okay, right control, boost home. Okay, I'm not sure what that is. All right, I'm still not seeing it. I thought maybe it would be up here. It doesn't have anything to do with that, I don't think. Nope. dark style, dark style. Well, maybe, okay, wait a minute. Let's see here. Bounce key, sticky key, screen keyboard, text. Don't need any of that. All right, let me try logging in. Okay, so here we go. If we go to terminal, what's that? Where's my terminal? Let's go. Okay. What's the command for this? Hold on. Let's try that. And then the command for this, but I think this just shows what the current desktop you have running. Okay, so that's GNOME. I don't want GNOME, I want the other one. Let's see something here. The command that provides a lot of system information. I don't know if Arch supports that. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. No. Oh, capital S maybe. Maybe that's it. Nope, it still didn't work. I don't think it supports this either. No. Go to your system settings, look for about system. Okay. Let's close that. And then system settings, which is here, I'm assuming. Maybe not. Utilities, system. Let's try this. Okay, and then go to about system. Okay, it's telling me that I'm running GNOME, but it doesn't give me the option to change it. All right, I guess I'm gonna have to use Google. To change the desktop environment, install the new DE using Pacman, which I did. Log out, I did that. Then select the new DE from the list on your login screen. You can optionally uninstall the old DE, Pacman, RNS. I did that. I logged out. I restarted the VirtualBox. Let me, let's go to terminal again. I don't know the shortcut to bring that up. Let's see. Oh no, it's Pacman. I forgot. Pacman. I'm not sure if you have to sudo in there. No operation specified. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Misspelling. Okay, I've been through this. I did this already. There's 64 members in the group plasma. Maybe, shoot. Okay. I don't want to do all. I don't think. Let me see something really quick. Let's go to maybe. Let's see what desktop environments are available before I go in there. XFCE. Let's try. Let's see what that does. Nope. I'm just not a big fan of that. For the purposes of VirtualBox, I don't want something too heavy that's going to bog down the system. It's already bogged down enough. Let's put in plasma versions. Let me see if I can find some pictures. Excuse me. Is that KDE Plasma 6.3? Let's see. Maybe I did. Maybe here, let me try it again. Okay. Let's do this. What's the worst thing that could happen, right? All didn't work. Let's see. Enter a selection, default equals all. I put in all. How do I change it? Oh, you silly Arch. You're driving me crazy. You're driving me crazy, Arch. Why do you do this to me? Okay. 64 members. Okay, got that. How do you just do all? Okay, ALL. Error. Where are you? Why can't I just put all? 64 members in the group of Plasma. Repository extra. I just want to select all. Maybe let's put yes. That didn't work either. All right. I hate doing it, but I'm going back. let's go back to Google. Okay, how to install I'm determined to get this to work now. All right, to install KDE Plasma on existing Arch system, you'll need to install the necessary packages for display server, the KDE desktop environment, a display manager, and enabling the related system D services. A working Arch Linux-based installation with internet connectivity. Okay, I already did that. I don't even know if this is worth all the problem. Okay. Installing the display. Again, I don't want to do too much. Again, this is just in VirtualBox. Okay. Okay, installing display drivers. Okay. I'm probably doing this all wrong, but again, when you use all. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I just figured it out. Okay, let me go back to it now. Let me install this silly thing first. Oh, it's really slow. I'm going to get this to work one way or another. Okay, now let's do that. Enter. I don't know which one. Okay, say it's up to date. Is up to date. There are 2 providers available. Okay. I just don't have any faith that it's gonna prompt me at the login. We'll find out though. We'll see what happens. It's going fast though. It's a quick install. I have a feeling this actually might work because it did it differently. Okay, let's log out. Well, let's see if that's the last thing we got to do. Okay, I think we did it right. All right, let's close out of that. Let's restart this. I may have to actually restart the VirtualBox, but we'll see what happens. Come on, you can do it. Nope, I don't see anything. Let me click on my name. Sometimes it comes up after that. Yes, I think it worked. Yay! I can't believe it worked. Okay, I think it's gonna work. Win for Dan. Hey, what do you know? We did it. We did it. All right. We got Plasma installed. Now, is there a Cinnamon version? I'm curious. Okay. Let's go Arch Linux Is there a version? Oh, apparently there is. Okay, because that's the one that I personally prefer. That's the one that I'm most used to. Um, let's go to here. It should be pretty simple now. All right, now that we got the first one done. Okay, I'm gonna toy around with this really quick. Okay, plasma. That. Can I change the resolution on here? Let's go to display. Let's see. Well, let me do it. I don't know if we can do this in VirtualBox. I just want to make it a little different. Let's try apply. Wow, it worked. Are you kidding me? I had no idea. I didn't think that would work. I didn't think there was a chance that that would work in VirtualBox. Very impressive. Okay. Very impressive. Okay, now we need to go back to... Let's go back to our terminal. Where's that at? Let's go here. I think they call it console. There we go. Okay, so for this, it should be pretty straightforward. We should be able to do the same thing, except use the different command. It should be sudo pacman cinnamon. I'm sorry, pacman capital S. And then, it can't be bad. Oh, wait, is it actually going to work? Whoa, is it actually going to work? Oh, let's see. Okay. Let's close out of this. Let's restart it. Oh, wow, this is exciting. Okay. I'm a total nerd, but you guys know that. Let's see if this works. Little things like this amuse me. Come on, you can do it. Okay, click my name. Go down here. Oh, wow, look at it. It works. Wow. What do you know? What do you know? Let's try that. Okay. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Okay. Very nice. Lovely, 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 lovely. All right, so now we have a couple versions of that. All right, now let's go back to the one that I wanted to try. Let's go to add this. Okay. Now I want to see what happens when we restart it. let's close this. Let's go back to VirtualBox and see if it saved my preferences. And we'll go to start. And then I'll switch to another one. But I just want to see if this works. Okay. 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 And let's see if it saved. And it did. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. We're good. All right. Let me see if it saved my other versions here. Okay. We know it saved Kali. What about... That's a different one. Let's try this. Ubuntu was different. See, this is the one that was really weird. I couldn't get this one to work in full screen mode for some reason. I don't know why. Wasn't it Alt? All right, let's get out of this one. I don't want to do that. Now let's restart it. See, it does it again. It doesn't let me go into full screen. Or perhaps it will. Hey, it worked. I swear I tried this like 10 times in a row and it would not work. I don't know what password I used for this. Oh no. I don't know what password I used. Maybe I used that one. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh, see, it's still in that small mode. I don't like this. Why does it do this? If anybody knows why it does this, somebody let me know. Let's see if the other one does it. Let's go out of here. Whoops. All right. Oh, there was a way to do that, by the way. Let's go to shut down. And shut down. Okay, perfect. All right, now Fedora, that one did not work. Let's try to see if it's working now. Since I've updated. I don't know why it does that. See, it failed to boot. Okay, I'm gonna delete this one and try it again. So we should be able to, this should be pretty easy. Click on that one and remove, delete all files. And then we should be able to go to, what was the other one we want to do? We have Kali, we have Arch Linux, Ubuntu. What was the other one we wanted to do? Was it Fedora? Let's try. Wait a minute. Before we do that, before I get to the, before I go to downloading a bunch of different ISOs, let me go back to the distro C. Where's it at? I thought I saved it. Let's go to, I can't remember that. I think it's just distro C. Yeah, distro C. And then, which one do I want to download next? Did I have Debian on there? I do not. Let's go to Debian really quick. And look at their cinnamon version. Just for the heck of it. I'm going to try KDE also, but I just want to try this one. Okay, here we go. I gotta be honest, there's not a whole lot of difference between some of these. At least visually speaking. Maybe performance-wise there is a big difference in some of these, but yeah, this looks almost exactly the same. But it's really cool that you can do testing on it though. Okay, so I want to install this one. Or do I? Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my list of distros to download the ISO for. So let's put Debian. And then let's go back. And I'm kind of curious. Let me see what that looks like. Okay. I was waiting. Okay. Oh, which one is it? This is KDE Plasma. I haven't seen this version yet. Oh, that's nice and clean. Let's see what this looks like. I could be wrong, but it seems like the only difference between KDE Plasma and Cinnamon is that the bar on the bottom on Cinnamon is like all the way at the bottom or all the way at the top, one or the other. Let's see if we can move this, configure. Window lists. I'm not going to mess that. I can't remember. Do I have that installed? I thought I had that. I could have sworn I had that. Let's go to new. I swear, maybe I installed that on another machine. Let me go here really quick. Because I was playing around with that. I did kind of like it. Let's go to here. Oh, apparently I didn't install it. Let's go to here. Continue. I'm gonna let that install. Okay, that was good. And let's close that. And close that. And close it again. And again. There it goes. All right. So let's see if I were to want to download this ISO file. We should be able to just go to debian.org. Is this the ISO? There it is, right there. Debian ISO. Let me see if I have a folder for that. I think I have a little folder that I was saving my distros to. Let's go to documents. Nope. Documents. Is it downloads maybe? Thought I had a folder for distros. Maybe not. Let me download this distro quick and create a folder in here. Just call it distro. And let's put Ubuntu and then Linux in there, Mint. And Debian is downloading. What was the other one I wanted to install? Debian, and let's get out of here really quick. Now, and then what was another cool one? Oh, I remember now. It was, I'll know it when I see it. Okay. This. I hope that's an ISO. Desktop edition. Oh, they have different things here. Let's see. Desktop edition. Okay. Because I definitely wanted to play with this one. Now we got Debian. And let's see what the other one is. I'll go back to here really quick. I thought I read something about another one on here that I wanted. Okay. This was posted yesterday. It says the Cache OS project, which develops a highly optimized Arch Linux-based system distribution with the latest KDE Plasma as the default live desktop, has updated its ISO version to 25.11.29. Is that what I just thought? That's what I just deleted, or I mean downloaded. That came out yesterday, or day before. Yeah, yesterday. It's their 7th release of this year, bringing better accessibility, changes to some stuff. It says, first, we are pleased to bring Orca English speaking to the ISO image and installer. This adds critical support for users with visual impairments, helping them navigate the Cache OS installation process. Next, we will have enabled the something system D. All right, let's go ahead and install it for the heck of it. Why not? What's this other one? 4M Linux. It says 4M Linux project has announced a new release of the minimal distribution. New games, new file managers, etc., etc. I want to see what that looks like. Let's see if they got a picture of it here. That's clean. I like that. That's very clean. Right. That's very clean. Okay, what's the name of that? 4M Linux. 4M Linux. Let's go ahead and I'm going to try to see if I can find that. I'm going to install that one too. Let's see. Do they have a website? I guess we could just search for it, right? Let's see if they have a. After the payment, you will be redirected. You have to make a donation to download this. Are you serious? Oh man. Download. Download. Make a donation with PayPal. After the payment, you will be redirected to download to the download page. Or alternatively, you can just go here. I'm gonna go there. I don't want to make a donation to something I don't know anything about. Where are you at? Did it download it? Is it gonna download it? This is kind of shady. There's got to be another way, dude. This is stupid. This is like really shady. This is making me not want to use their operating system. Wait a minute. Yeah, definitely not. 4M Linux. You need to rethink what you're doing here. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pay them no attention now. Which is unfortunate because it looked like a really light distro that might work good. Let's see. What other ones? Okay, let's get this one in the folder. And put that there. And let's go back to here. Minimize that. All right, let's go to new. Oops, no, we don't want to do it. Let's go to add. And let's go to distros, virtual machines. I guess we do have to do new since it's a new one. Is that the name of it? Okay. Let's go to distros, open, Linux. Okay. Next. Next. And next. Next, finish. Okay. Let's see what it does here. I'm easily amused. I need... Looks like it's still working. Um, what's going on here? It didn't even give me an opportunity. What's the password? Is it password? Is it... Well, how are you supposed to do this if you don't have a username and password? Maybe it's just username password? Oh my goodness. I guess we're going back to here. Okay. It says to use the password or leave the password blank. Oh my gosh, what have I done? I hate that. I keep messing it up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, computer. No, I've totally screwed it up. Okay, let's try it again. Let's go and start. Mm. That is not what I wanted. Bear with me. Wasn't it? Was it control? Settings. .33.1 VM VGA. A 100 scale factor. It's the same. So when I start Arch, okay, the virtual machine will now be switched to scale mode. You can go back to windowed mode at any time by controlling host C. Note that the host key is currently defined as right control. The main menu bar is hidden in scaled mode. You can access it by pressing host home. Control C. Switch. Okay, that solved that. Let's go back. Let me make sure. And we're going to go to try this one. That works fine. And then let's see. Control C. And then to go back, scale mode, host C. Okay. So it's host C, control C. Okay. Go back to here. Switch up. Hey, what's going on, monster? I checked out your new video that you posted a couple hours ago. It's pretty awesome. I'm not a coder or a programmer, so I didn't understand a lot of it, but I'm trying to learn a little bit. Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. If you put together a Python course, I will sit there and binge watch it at work. I try to do a little, I watched some videos on bash scripting the other day. The bash scripting wasn't that hard. It seemed pretty simple and straightforward. I don't know if Python's like that or not. Oh shoot, that's not what I want. There we go. That's a little bit more readable. Let's try. Let's go even higher. I don't know if it'll support that or not. I don't think it supports that resolution. Yeah, this is Arch. Well, it's Arch. No, actually, this was Catchy OS, which is Arch based. But I just messed up the resolution so bad that the screen went blank. I hope it reverts back here in a second. I might have to restart it. Yeah, let's restart it. So the 4 that I have installed right now is Kali, Arch Linux, Ubuntu, or the Kubuntu, and Catchy OS, or Catchy. Supposedly Catchy is a version of Arch. This is the one that I was playing with before that I liked. I like the regular Arch. Let me see. It looks different than the one that my friend uses. Try gnome boxes. Right on. I'm gonna try that. Because sometimes VirtualBox is a little goofy. So there was I have a couple different versions down here of the desktop environment. I've got GNOME, Cinnamon, and Plasma. My friend, I know he doesn't use GNOME. And I know he doesn't use Cinnamon. I'm going to try Plasma really quick. Just to see. I haven't looked at this one yet. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out. So like on his desktop environment, I don't know which one he uses. It doesn't look like this. What's another desktop environment? What's like the really, really, really simple one? Not GNOME. Oh gosh, what was the name of it? Let me see if I can bring up. I don't know if it'll let me bring up a browser in here. Let's go to Arch Linux desktop environment. Let's see what this looks like real quick. Is this the wiki? Yeah, this is the Arch wiki. Let's see. I saw a guy, he was from Asia or something like that, and he made a plasma desktop that looked like something from like outer space. It was so cool. The one that my friend uses is a really minimalistic one. It's like a really, really simple one, but it was still very functional. Like he had like places where he could like click on the little boxes, and sort of like I have mine at the top in Cinnamon where he can like change desktops, and it would also give him like, I forget what they're called. Let's see what they're called. Applets or whatever. He had one that would like, that was really cool, that would show him like his computer or CPU temperature and all that stuff. Let's see. Here's Pantheon. Is that the... Let's see if they show a picture of Pantheon. It's called rat poison because there's no mouse. You're forced to use your keyboard. I guess that would be good practice though. KDE Plasma. I think that's what he might have been using. I'm not sure. It looked really cool though. Wait a minute, isn't that what I'm using? Am I using KDE Plasma here? Let's see. I don't think this is Plasma, is it? This one is... What am I using? And if we go to... there's terminal. I think if we go, what is it, $? Oh, what is it? And that's a KXDG. And then, whoops. XDG current desktop, I think. There we go. So this is KDE. I don't know if it's Plasma or not. I'm gonna write that one down because I always forget that command. So it's $. I don't know if you have to put the $. I think you do. $XDG current desktop. Oops. With echo in front of it. Oh, there it is, KDE. Let me write that down. Let me put echo in front of that. ECHO. Oh yeah, so I watched a couple of videos yesterday. I wasn't feeling good yesterday. I'm not feeling good today either. This weather's really got me messed up, but so I was just watching like some videos on bash scripting or whatever. I was trying to find a script that, you know how like when you go into run your updates, you go like you'll type in like sudo you'll type like sudo app update, and then you'll do like and upgrade. I wanted to make like here, I'm gonna run it here. I'm just curious. I wanted to find like a shortcut instead of having to type that out every time, where I could just like put in like at the command line, just put in like sudo up or something like that, you know what I mean? And then it would run the update and the upgrade and just hit like yes, yes for me. And I found a video of a guy that had done one. All caps is called an environment variable. Hold on, I gotta write that down now. Environment variable. And oh, $sign with all caps. All right. The bash RC file. It's called an alias. I'm gonna try it here. I don't know if it'll work in Arch or not. Let me see. This is in the VirtualBox here that we're looking at. Let's see what would happen if I did it in mine here. Whoa, mine looks way different. Oh, let me go back to that one. So let's see here. At the very bottom, say alias update sudo pacman. Okay, let me see if I type that right. Update sudo pacman. Okay. And then let's see, let's go Control O. And then oh, very cool, dude. Oh, so if I wanted to do the same thing in my terminal on this one, I would just put hold on, let me get to that part. See, mine's like way bigger, like my file. I don't know why. I didn't put any of this stuff in there. So this is what my bash RC looks like on mine. Oh, wait a minute. Say source dot bash rc, then run update. Hold on, let me close that. Oh, I hit run update. Shoot. This might take a minute. Oh, there we go. Hold on. For Mint, it's alias update equals sudo app update. Oh, okay. And then to get it to run, I would just type in source.bash rc. Oh, okay. Then you just close. Oh, you close the terminal and reopen, and then say update. See, that's to me that's very simple. Like I think the bash scripting is really, I think that's more my speed. Let's see. All right, so but the problem is with Mon. Let me minimize this real quick just so you can see it. Let me minimize that. Like when I bring up my terminal here, it has a lot more junk in it. I don't even know where to put that. Like if I were to put in the alias for Mint in here, can I just type it anywhere, or do I need to put it after the last thing that says like set variable? Because there's a lot of stuff in here. I'm not sure what's going on with it. You can just put it at the very bottom. Okay, let me scroll down to the bottom here. Give you a couple spaces. So you're saying that if I put alias update equals, as long as it's not inside a logic statement, like an if statement. Yeah, I'm good. I think I'm like below one. I'm at the very, very bottom. So let me try that. Let me put in the alias and then update equals sudo apt update and oops, it's spelled wrong. Update and up upgrade. Let me make sure I type that right. Oh, so I gotta put the sudo in there. Yeah, okay. I don't think I have to put the and sudo app upgrade. Isn't it just can I just put and upgrade? Or do I need to put sudo app both times? Well, it wouldn't hurt either way because I won't have to type it sudo app upgrade and then save it, I guess. Bash rc. Okay, so I do need the and sudo app. Okay. So then let's overwrite the bash rc x, whoops, x. And then let me close terminal, reopen it. And blah. And then is all I have to do is put upgrade, or do I need to put like bash rc dot bash rc update? It's not, it didn't work either. Oh, because they're being read as two separate commands. So oh, update. I'm sorry. There we go. So that's easy peasy. I'm gonna go back and look at those other ones really quick. Yeah, that's easy peasy, man. That's yeah. You're right. So the new command is just update. Update. And that'll run both of them. Okay. Let's try another one. I'm going to let this finish updating really quick. It's only got like 50 more megs left. While it updates that last 50 megs, I'm going to go grab something to drink. I've been feeling like under the weather today. I don't think I've been drinking enough fluid, so I'm going to go grab a drink really quick. I'll be right back. If I don't break my chair. I'll be back in like 1 minute. All right. Yeah, I was telling my buddy about your channel and that you were doing this series and everything like that. And he's kind of like in the same situation I am with like being kind of new, because I'm the one that talked him into like switching over or upgrading his computer to Linux, because he was running Windows 10, I think. And he was getting kind of nervous about getting on the internet in Windows 10. And he was like, man, I don't know anything about Linux. I was like, well, if I can talk this dude, meaning you, Monster, into doing like a tutorial video series on something like that, I was like, yeah, you should definitely watch his videos. He was like, well, give me his channel name and everything like that. So, oh, what'd you put there? You could create the exact same ones and names, name and upgrade, just in case you forget that it's update or upgrade. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that hair thing, that's like that's miles above my head, man. I watch them because I figured maybe I could pick up on some terminology and learn some of that stuff, but that's definitely way above my level. But if you did like a Linux tutorial, like not like you have to like teach people how to like install Linux or anything like that, but like maybe because there are a lot of people out there running Windows 10 still that either haven't upgraded, or in my case, I couldn't upgrade to Windows 11. It wouldn't let me because it said that my computer was too old. So that's when that's when I started on the whole let's try Linux thing. And that's what he's doing tonight, actually. So if I get a text message tonight, that's him asking me for help. Because what I did was I came home after I got home from Walmart. I just burned a copy of Linux to a thumb drive and gave it to him and told him what to do. I just didn't know what key he had to hold down to boot into the boot menu, because I didn't know what kind of computer he had. So I told him just to Google it. Man, that would be awesome. If you did the Python one, that would be amazing. Because like I watch a lot of them on YouTube about the whole Python thing. And a lot of the folks on there just go too fast for me. And it's not a huge deal because I can pause it, and go back. But sometimes they talk so fast that even pausing it, they'll say a word and I don't know what they say, and I have to turn on captioning. Yeah, he should be installing Linux like as we speak right now. He's got I forget what kind of computer he said he had. It was a I think it was just a HP laptop. And he said it wasn't that old, but like when he bought it, instead of it coming with Windows 11, it came with Windows 10. And then like I told him, I said, Windows 10, you might want to be careful with that, because I don't think Microsoft even puts out security updates for it anymore. So that's what really freaked him out. Programming is just data in, transforming that data to output. That's kind of like what I'm learning, man. That's like hold on, let me run this again really quick. That's cool that you can do that. So darn it, hold on one second. I got two things I'm trying to think of at the same time. So the let me write that down. Bash RC. I'm gonna go nano dot bash RC. So when you're doing like stuff in bash right here, because that's like when I wasn't feeling, like I said, I wasn't feeling good yesterday, so I just kind of like laid in bed and watched the movie or videos. And the videos that I was watching was about bash, you know, going in and they're like showing you how to write like little stuff, but like they were teaching the basics, like you know, getting your computer to say stuff like hello world and stuff like that. But I think let me go to my folder really quick where I saved it. I shouldn't be in there. Let me do it from terminal real quick. Let's see. You could even create an alias to edit your bash RC file, maybe edit bash. Oh, crazy. Let me get out of this really quick. What? So I created a directory just called bin. It's not like the bin folder, but it's like my personal bin folder. One of the guys suggested to do that. He said, you know, if you want to write some bash scripts, just create a little folder, personal folder called bin. So he was like teaching like simple stuff like this, just to do that, like hello world and stuff. But I think I can just go into nano. Yeah, so there it was. It was just like the most simple thing that you could do. But I got to thinking, you know, as I was watching them do the videos and everything like that, that it would be cool to do that one that you just showed me. Like you showed me how to put that editing the bash RC file to the update alias. I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could put aliases in there. So I was thinking about writing I guess it's a bash file to do that, but now I don't need to do that. But I thought it would be cool to like be able to have like a, because like sometimes a lot of these things that you have to type out are kind of long, and I have to like refer back to my notes because I haven't memorized them yet. That if you just had like shortcuts, like you just said, like aliases and stuff like that, that would just speed up the process in doing stuff. I can't really think of any off the top of my head right now that I wanted to write. That was the main one, was the update and upgrade. So that just saved me from having to learn how to write a bash file. So I don't have to do that now. But I want to go back. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's see. Oh no, what happened? Where's my bash stuff? Why is my bash RC file empty? Oh, probably because I just created, hold on. I think I accidentally just created a bash file inside that bin folder. No, I didn't. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Let's go back to CD and then nano bash RC. Oh, dot bash RC. There we go. The thing about bash script is that it can talk directly to the shell. So like, if I scroll all the way down, I see my alias down here that you showed me how to write. And then if I scroll up, there's a lot more stuff in here. Like this one's for enable programmable completion features. You don't need to enable this, but it's already enabled. in bash dot bash rc, etc., etc., etc. They're just like if then statements kind of thing. There's a lot of them in here. Oh, did I? Okay, let's get out of here. Oh yeah, it's just dot and dot dot. So the dot and the dot dot, I can just delete this, right? Because I didn't assign names to them. So I should just be able to go to rm dot. Nope. Well, it says that there's 2 hidden files in there that I just created. So the timing is right on it. It said it was created at 2100 basically. They were created 2 seconds apart. There's the dot and then there's the dot dot. Oh, they're directories. That's why it wouldn't delete it. Yeah, I put that A flag in there. So it shows dot and dot dot. I wonder if I created another one, it would be like dot dot dot. Um, yeah, there it is. Yeah, I think you're right. I didn't save it. Yeah, I definitely didn't save it. So now that those 2 hidden directories are in there, can I just remove those 2? Or does it even really matter? Because I can't open them unless I go to... No, I don't want to do that. I don't even know, because I can't like cd dot dot, can I? I'm not even sure what they're definitely directories, the dot and the dot dot. I can't remove dot or dot dot. So they're just hidden directories in there that I can't remove and I can't open. So I wonder what the purpose of those are now. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. One dot just means current directory. 2 dots is one directory above. So what's the purpose of it? Like if I were to here, let's do this. Let's go there and let's see if it'll let me remove the bin directory. I can't do that. Even directory has a dot and a dot dot. So there's that one thing, right? I could always do let's see. I could always do the RM dash capital RF, right? So it's not really hurting anything by those being in there. I just don't know why they're there. Oh, such as grep and CD. That's more for internal tools to navigate the file system properly. Interesting. Let me see if it shows up over here. And then over here, so there's a lot of stuff in here in this bash RC file. I don't know what they all mean, but I'm not messing with any of them. I am definitely going to try to figure out some more aliases though as I go along, make notes of stuff that are kind of like shortcuts, you know what I mean? Let me tinker with one really quick. Let me make one called alias. And we'll just call it yeah, that's what I was figuring. I was figuring like whoever, you know, wrote Mint put that stuff in there. I'm gonna make an alias called LSA, just LSA, and make that equal to make it because I'm lazy. Let's put in L because I always use the ls dash LHA pretty much, and that would save me for having to put in. I'm just going to test it to see if it works, and we'll save it. Okay, and just see if that works. So let's go to downloads. And what did I call it? LSA? Oh. Darn it. Why did I do that? So like if I go nano bash rc, darn it. I think I just messed up again because I was in the downloads directory and I went nano bash rc. Here, let me do this real quick. I think I really just messed up. Now I gotta see see what I mean? Now I've got those two dot things in my download directory again. I got a dot and a dot dot because I accidentally I went nano bash rc while I was in the downloads directory, and now I have that dot and dot dot. Okay, so I can go remove dot bash rc test. And did I create another one? And then I should be able to go. And they're still there. There's two dot dot things. The dot and the dot dot are in every, oh, it's every directory? I didn't know that. Okay, so if I do that. Okay. All right. All right, that makes me feel better. I thought maybe that I created something that was like, so if I go to my highest directory here, if I go there and go, okay, let me go, let's go cd, let's go back to that bin folder and let me just ls real quick. Okay, if I'm here and I go to nano bash rc and I go down to the very bottom where I put that other alias, I was just doing it as a test. So I was making an alias called LSA, and what it does is what I was hoping that it would do is run the ls command with a dash LHA for me. I know it's silly, but it saves me like 4 keystrokes. But I just wanted to see if it would work. But it doesn't work. And I called it LSA. You have to either source bash rc or close and reopen the terminal for alias. Oh, okay. Okay, let's go there. Oh, it worked. Oh, it worked. Crazy. Okay. Now, I wonder if that will work from any directory. Oh my gosh, that's so cool, dude. So I could actually name that alias like one letter if I wanted to. Like I could just put the plus symbol and it would, or like say I could just type the number 1 and it would run that for me. Oh my gosh, dude, this is so cool. Let's rename that alias. Let's just call it 1 and see what happens. Oh yeah, I gotta close the terminal. it's advised against. That's super cool though that you can do that. Maybe I'll call it like L1. Let's call it L1 nano -rc. Let's rename it L1 maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have to close terminal. Darn it. I keep forgetting that. And let's go to downloads. Awesome. Okay. That is super useful. It's like a huge time saver. So now I need to like go back through my notes and find some really, really long commands. Cause like some of these commands that you have to type in, they're not like crazy long or anything like that, but sometimes the longer ones are a little bit harder to remember. So instead of having to type ls-lha, I can just type L1. Boom. Oh man, that's so cool. Now that would not be good if you were doing a video, like a tutorial video, and I were to hit L1, people are going to be like, well, what did he just do? Because everybody else is going to be different. That's so much faster. That's so fast. Or you could just type source .bash rc instead of oh. So you just type source .bash rc. Interesting. Okay. I think that's what was happening yesterday, is that I was testing out the bash script and I was writing some in that bin folder that I made in my personal directory, and I would run it and it wouldn't work. And I kept thinking that I messed it up, but I wasn't closing the terminal, or I wasn't typing the source bash rc. Cause like I worked on one for like an hour, like trying to run like a little script that would do a shortcut. And then I would save it and leave nano. And then I would go back to the terminal and type in my new, like, say the name of it was like test .bs or sh, and it wouldn't work. You have aliases for really long programming commands. That's smart, man. I didn't know that. Like I just learned that like yesterday, but I didn't know. Well, actually, I just learned that today from you, being able to do the alias, because all the videos I was watching yesterday were pretty much doing the same thing, but they were writing out long bash scripts that I could have just made an alias for. Oh, okay. Only when you modify the bash rc file. Well, then I guess I really was messing up my script then. Because like I was in that folder, I was in the I created that little bin folder, and I only have one little thing in there now, but I had a few of them that I was working on, and they were a little bit more involved, obviously, than that. Like if I go to this one was like super simple, of course, but So like this one was like super simple, but there was this other one that this guy was having us do, and we had to put like if statements in there, like if, then type out our stuff, and then we would have to close it with the fi. And then he was like teaching like stuff like he was basically trying to teach you how to write the scripts to make them as short as possible, you know, like removing a whole bunch of different gosh, what do you call them? Not commands, but like if commands and stuff like that, ifs and ands and stuff like that. And he was trying to like shorten it up to make it cleaner and teaching you how to not make it so long, I guess. Technically, any file that needs to be read by the terminal can be sourced, but it's usually only used for when you update and configure files. Technically, any file that needs to be read by the terminal can be sourced. Interesting. That's good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I'm ready to get into some. I'm excited for you to make one of those Python videos, because I think I had. Let me see. Do I have a folder called Python? Let me see something. I thought I had created a directory called Python. If I don't, I'm probably going to, I guess. I guess I need to make one. There it is. I think it's that folder called scripts. Maybe not. Yeah, there's nothing in that folder. Maybe I just need to make a directory called PI or something like that and start putting some of my test ones that I'm working on in there. Because y'all were help. I remember that very first stream that I did. You guys helped me write my very first Python code. I forget which one it was. It was like it was pretty easy, but for me, it was pretty difficult because I didn't really understand everything until you explained it step by step to me, what I was actually writing in there and what it was making it do. Let's see, Python has basically replaced bash scripting in Linux. At least pretty much anything you can do with a bash script, you can do with Python. Interesting. Yeah, that's what everybody was saying in those videos I was watching yesterday. That Python is more readable. That's why a lot of folks are, learning it and going to it, because it kind of reads more like the English language than a lot of other programming languages do. Like, let me see something here. I could have sworn I had some. Whoops, what did I just do here? I don't know what I did with that file that we were working on. Anyhow, I know that you can do like when you're writing like your Python code, I was told that you can just do it in text editor, because I think that's what we used that one night, is we just used text editor. But a buddy of mine online told me to download this one program. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? Yeah, somebody was telling me to download this. It's called VS Codium or something. And like because basically like what you could do is like write your Python script in here, and you can have like as many windows open as you want kind of thing. But you can also make it just like a text editor. But somebody was telling me too that you can run the code directly from this program. Like you can write your code up here, and then like you can go down to the bottom part and run it. But I think, and that's why I think that Python would be probably the way for me to go, being one of the more easier, not, or I guess not, I shouldn't use the word easier, but like you said, it's easier to read. You know, it's more understandable. So like this one, like with this program, it's not the most, I haven't learned how to really use it yet. Like I downloaded that one, I copy and pasted that one Python script or code. I don't know if Python is a script, but I call it script or Python code, Python file, whatever. I just went online and copy and pasted one here because I was going to try to incorporate this into a website, and it didn't really work. But somebody told me that you could like run it like in like down here in the bottom part. VS Code. Oh, under debugging. Let's see here. Run and debug. There it is. Yeah, I gotta watch a tutorial video on this because this is like way this is like not on my level here. This is like way too advanced for me. I think my buddy didn't realize that I'm not that advanced at this kind of stuff, so he was just like throwing things out there, like suggesting stuff. But I like the fact that you can also just use it as, you know, a regular text editor too. There's another text editor that I like. So like, hold on. Yeah, okay. So like if I wanted to save this, save as, I guess. It gives you the option, you know, what you want to save it as. Like C++, C++, C, HTML, you know, it has like every single thing. Perl, PHP, PowerShell. It has everything. Integrated development environment. VS Codium is what's called IDE, Integrated Development Environment. So it's like Nano, but just way more powerful. It can just do a lot more stuff. I like it visually. I think it's cool because like I like the fact that you can use like you can use two different ones side by side. I like that you can do that, and you can put one on top of another. I think it's just easier to use and stuff. And I think once you start doing the Python tutorial thing, I think I'm gonna try to use this program or this app or whatever, and just stick with it. You know what I mean? And just write my code. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna kind of like, there was that one Python. I think I was able to download a Python book. Let's see. I could have sworn I downloaded a book from the internet. Let's see here. I remember that one night we downloaded that Linux command line book. which is pretty cool. Let me go like search for Python plugins. On the left column, find the plugin tab. Let's see here. See extensions. On the left column, find the plugins tab. Python. I don't see a plugin. Let's see. Extensions. Extensions. There we go. So there's one called Python language support with extension access point. There's a Python debugger, Python environments. Oh, okay. Oh, these are already installed apparently. I guess I got the one. There's only 3 of them here that I've installed. Python environments, Python debugger, and then just Python. So they're all installed and enabled. Oh, but you can search for more. Oh wow, there's a million of them, dude. There's a lot. The debugger. Let me see. I think I got that one installed. Yeah, I got that one installed. Debugger. But there's a bunch of other ones in here. There's something called Python Beautifier. It says that it's a sleek and smooth theme designed to enhance your coding experience with soft, vibrant syntax highlights against a dark background. This theme makes Python code clean, clear, and easy on the eyes. I don't know if I want to install any themes right now, but I'm kind of curious to see what it would look like. Let's see if we can... Let's see here. Let's see. It does look pretty good, like the darker background. I'm not a big fan of this blue stuff, but I don't know how you change the themes. I know there was like a way to change the theme. Let's see here. There is a way to change it because I was messing with it before. Oh yeah, but before we do that, there is a so let's see. I'm definitely going to be messing with that VS Codium for sure. Here, let's get to Amazon really quick and Python file preferences themes. All right, let me check that out because I kind of like the black. I like the dark theme. It's easy on my eyes. At least my eyes. It's easier. Preferences, themes. Ah, there it is. Thank you. There's a dark theme. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that kills my eyes. Hold on, let me find another one. I didn't mean to click on that one. Preferences, themes, color theme. Dark. That one's a little bit better. Let's see. I kind of like the really black dark. Let's see. Solarized dark. That's green. That's not bad. I really want a dark theme. Dark. Super dark. That one's okay. I'll play around with it and see different ones. There was actually I just had a website up that was showing like different themes. VS Codium. Yeah, like here's like different themes, but yeah, I definitely like the darker ones. Thinking in Python. Is this right? There's like two of them. Here's one here. Is this the one that you're talking about here? Hold on. If you say yes, hold on. Python book is thinking in Python. Let's see. We should be able to go to here's one written by Bruce Eckel. I'm not sure if this is the one. But yeah, this one's free here. Let's see. Oh, okay. This one must be really old because it's talking about Y2K and stuff. I think I might let me Google search real quick. There we go. Well, that one's by O'Reilly. That one's called Think Python. And it's on GitHub. Yeah, this one's all online. This is good. Oh, Python 3. I'm kind of curious. Let me that's a good point. There's a I've seen this book before. Uh, so let's see if this is the whole book or not. There we go. There's the book for download right there. This one's by Mark Lutz. This is the 4th edition, so this covers Python 3 right here. I'm going to download this really quick. Let's see, Programming Python 4th edition. So if you want a copy of this, just go to Python 4th edition .type:/PDF. And there's your book. .13. Yeah, so this, I think that's why they put it like on the cover of this book. It said, let's see. I think it said like Python 3.x, something like that. Yeah, the 4th edition covers Python 3.x. Let's see when this was written here. I don't see the date. So the 4th edition actually came out in December 2010. Let's see. Let's see here. Oh, my buddy just texted me and he said it worked like a charm. He put in the thumb drive and figured out what button. I guess his was like F11 or something like that on his computer. So he said he's setting up Linux right now. It's all installed. He's going through the setup process, setting everything up. That's awesome. Because he was literally scared to use his computer because they stopped doing those updates. And he said that he wouldn't even, that he unhooked his internet from it. He was still using the computer, but he disconnected his internet. And I was like, man, just put Linux on there, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. After I get off work tomorrow, I'm gonna swing by his place and check it out. I think he installed the same thing that I'm running here, Matt, because he said he wanted something that was kind of like Windows, you know what I mean, with like a start, kind of like it has like a toolbar, you know what I mean, a taskbar or whatever, with like a button that he could press and see all of his applications. So I suggested Mint to him, even though there's a lot of different. It seems like all the other distros are coming out with like cinnamon versions now. So he could technically run any of them, really. Even Arch. Arch has a cinnamon version. So he could run Arch, Ubuntu. He could run any of them, really. I mean, if he wanted to, he could even run Kali. If he wanted. They all have that button now. So, but he said he saw a picture of mine and he was like, yeah, I'll just run yours. Yeah, I was playing with Zorn yesterday. I was using that distro C. And because I was like I was so sick yesterday, man. I was in bed all day. I still feel terrible, but so I wasn't really sure. I was looking at Zorn And this is the one I picked. I picked the OS 64 version. I didn't do the education one. Oh man, I'm still sore, man. When you get the flu, you're kind of like sore everywhere. But yeah, he's coming. That's all he's ever used is Windows. So I figured, Cinnamon would run, whatever version or whatever distro that he wanted. I gave him Mint, but I told him, I said, you don't have to stay with that. You know what I mean? You can use any distro that you want. I said, just try it out and see if you like it. So he said he watched a couple of videos on it and he liked the way it looks. So I'm pretty sure he'll probably stick with it, because once he starts using something, he doesn't change. He stays with it. So he's definitely going to be watching your videos too. I don't think he subscribed yet because I couldn't remember the name of your channel. I didn't have my notepad on me. Oh, here we go. But he said once he gets his Linux running, he'll watch the streams. All right, let's go to try. I'm not sure why it's not letting me do this. I'm not trying to install it. I just want to... I think the website locked up on me. Hold on. I'll try to reconnect. Yeah, I think the website's locked up on me. Or maybe it's still booting. Yeah, I told him, I said, because I started out with this one, and then on my laptop I put I tried Arch, and that was a pain in the butt at first because I couldn't get, I think it was my wireless card to work or something. Eventually I did get it to work. So I got Arch going on there, and then I went from Arch to Kali just because I like the wallpaper. Yeah, this is distro C. So I was a dummy. Instead of just putting Kali in the VirtualBox and trying it that way, I wiped my hard drive on my laptop before I knew about the virtual way to do it. And I couldn't get the network card to work on that one either. I don't think that ever worked. I never got it to work on there, but I was able to obviously get it to work on this computer because I put it in the VirtualBox and it worked fine. Here, I don't know. It's not working. I don't know why it's not working in Distro C. Well, I've been using what this desktop environment do you use on Arch? Because I installed, let's see. Let me pull up my virtual real quick. I put Arch on here. But hold on, I need to restart it. Use Sway. I don't think I don't have that one installed. Let me see what that looks like. I can install it. So let's see here. So the options that I have so far, in Arch is Cinnamon, Cinnamon software rendering, Cinnamon on Wayland experimental, Gnome, and Plasma Wayland. I think I would have to. I don't know anything about window managers. Everything is done with the keyboard. Holy cow, man. That's crazy. You guys are so far advanced in that stuff. That's crazy. Just learning all the keyboard shortcuts and everything, I know it makes everything go way faster. But for a newbie, it's like, holy cow. You have to look everything up. Like, how do I do this? How do I do that? So here's Arch. This is the one that I was kind of playing. Oh, this is not the one. I'm sorry. Let me restart it really quick. This is Plasma right here. Yeah, this is KDE Plasma, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, let me restart it really quick because I think I had it set up differently. I think I had Cinnamon on here too. That's the one I wanted to look at anyway. Let's see here. There we go. There it is. I wish I did know like all the keyboard shortcuts though, because I hate taking my hand off the keyboard. That's why I'm trying to learn Terminal so bad, because I want to be able to run as much stuff in Terminal as I possibly can. And it would be a lot smoother if I didn't have to move my hand from the keyboard to the mouse. You know what I mean? Yeah, I bet. I bet. I know I would be like, there was a way for me to like, if I knew like right now, I know there's a shortcut to bring up Terminal. It's like Control Shift T or something like that, or Control Alt T, or maybe it's Control T. Maybe not. Maybe in Arch it's something different, but I think in Linux Mint, the one I'm running, I can just hit Control Shift T, and it brings up the terminal. In Arch, I thought it doesn't seem to be that way. Let me see if I can make this different here. Trying to make this a dark theme. It doesn't let you change that. I think if I did go with Arch, I would try to go with a very minimalistic version of Arch. Not that minimalistic though, the one that you're running, the one where you just use keyboard stuff, but there's a lady online on YouTube who runs a version of Arch, and it's very minimal. But when I look at her desktop, it has everything that somebody would need on there. You know what I mean? Just the basics. I mean, she has all the apps and everything installed, but it's just, you know, it's just the basics. Nothing that's unnecessary, I guess I should say. Everything you need, but nothing you don't. Oh, it's Vim. Everything you need, but nothing you don't. Oh, my buddy just texted me. He's got issues. He needs me. I'm going to give him a call really quick. It's almost my bedtime, man. I got to get to bed too. I got work super early in the morning. All right, I'm going to give him a holler. Wayfair. Is that a desktop environment? Let's see, console. Let's see if that's one that I can, before I get off, I'll try to install that one. So I think, what do you got to do? You got to go sudo. How would you install Wayfair from here, from the console? Oh man, I need to go take some more Tylenol or something, man. My bones are hurting. But it behaves like a desktop environment. I'll give it a shot. I'll try them all out. Right on, man. Well, if you're going to be on tomorrow night, I'll get back on and we'll try installing some different. I like to try out Arch with some different, kind of like minimal desktop environment things. But I'll definitely be on tomorrow, man. I'm gonna go catch up with my buddy real quick just to see. I'm guessing, I can't imagine what he's having difficulty with. He said he has the operating, he says Linux Mint is installed, but he said he's having issues with something. So I'm guessing that maybe it's his internet. That's the only thing that I could think of that he might be having issues with at this point. That's easy. If I have to, I can just run by his house tomorrow and get it set up. But I bet you it just has to do with getting his Wi-Fi set up on there. But it should be easy peasy. All right, Monster. Have a good night, buddy. I will catch you tomorrow, man.